For a quick test to make sure Magic Online is working again, we've got Scred Red here. We're going to run one more league. I think I'm just going to chance one more with the way the internet's been. This is the list. I don't have anything else to say. You got Furies, you got Blood Moons, you got Giants and Seasoned Pyromancers. Let's go. Let's go. Modern League. It still wants Scapeshift. This was what happens when you restart. When you restart the client, it resets all the stuff you set up. There we go. Let's go. This will be the last league of the night just because of the issues we've been having with internet. Let's go. Yeah, it's a Chandra's Regulators Scred list. It does the things. Or it tries to do the things. My footrest is broken. Oh, now it's really broken. Okay, we're going to leave it alone. All right, we're 0-0. My opponent's also 0-0. Calm down, Broncos, our opponent. Sporting a Kaya avatar. Let's begin. That's a lot of Screds. I guess we'll keep it. I'm on the draw. We have so much removal. We'll hope my opponent's actually a creature deck. If they're not a creature deck, we're kind of dunzo. Ragavan? Ragavan. I guess I'll kill Ragavan. Got him. Monkey dead. Get that monkey. We did. We got it. We smacked that monkey. How's it going, Mortal Zone? Zone. Magic Online seems to be doing better. Both cards are scried to the top with my opponent doing the Serum Visions. We're going to pass back here. We've got double Scred, a Braid, and a Fury. We're just going to work our way up to this Fury, apparently. This might be a... I don't know. This could be a Relic matchup. We're going to go ahead and attempt an Abrade here on the Dragon Rage Channeler. And it succeeds. I'm not going to play Seasoned Pyromancer. The hand is really good right now. And I'm just going to keep using Screds. Opponent Thought Scours themselves. Getting past 2 bobbles. They were doing that because the Dragon Rage Channeler would have had Delirium. Bolts me. And now we have Murktide. I can do 6 right now with the Screds. So what is this, a 6/6? Huh. Huh, would you look at that? 6/6. We'll just double bolt it. Get that Murktide out of there. Let's see. I think I'm just going to pass the turn here. Fury plus Lightning Bolt gets rid of another Murktide. I'm liking my chances here. Going pretty good. My brain is a little fried from coding. I get you. We'll attempt to bolt Ragavan here. My opponent is going to slowly give up here eventually, realizing I have the answer for everything. Hand looks good enough to not cast Seasoned Pyromancer. Things are going okay. It was a very long week. I also had trouble ordering dinner. That was kind of funny. Bolts me again. Do we have another Murktide here that I'm going to blow up? My opponent's just going to be so upset here. All right, how big is this Murktide? It's a 4/4. Guess we're going to be using Fury. Land. I really wish I had a land here. I kind of want to just get rid of the Fury to kill the Murktide and put the Chandra Regulator in. So 4 damage. We'll put the Regulator in and then pass the turn. Cool. All right, land, and let's slap down a Seasoned Pyromancer here. Draw some cards, hopefully. Cool. I'm probably going to, well, I mean, Blood Moon right now would stop a Murktide. I've already killed 2, though. Hey. I killed Seasoned Pyromancer. Do I play this Blood Moon? There's a Dragon Rage. I'm gonna cycle the mountain away because I can do that with the Regulator. Okay. I think I do just play this Blood Moon now. I can clean up anything they play with the Skred. I just hope they don't like rush in a monkey right here and they can't play a future Murktide unless they find an island. Expressive Iteration, okay. Ah, F&M. I'm gonna do a lot of cooking this weekend. Gonna make pizza. Cool. Let's cast a Fury. Go. Gonna make a pizza, gonna make carnitas, guacamole. I don't know what else I'm doing. All right, another Expressive Iteration here. My opponent's looking probably for an answer for Fury. An Unholy Heat will do it. Ragavan, okay. Dashing Monkey. And Unholy Heats. Monkey comes in. Dang it. They find a Bone Crusher. Luckily, they can't cast that. All right. Chandra's not bad here. I'm not going to use the Regulator. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ugh, Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce. All right. Opponent Thought Scours. I'm assuming Monkey's flying in again. Speedy Monkey. Gonna go ahead and Skred it away. Even though I could Seasoned Pyromancer next turn. Alright, we're gonna hold the Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher kills another Ragavan. I can then Seasoned Pyromancer tokens and just hold Bone Crusher, which isn't bad. I can also loot Bone Crusher. I like where we're sitting right now. Considering we're on turn 12 with Blue-Red Murktide and killed 2 Murktides, I feel strong. Alright, Seasoned Pyromancer tokens, let's go. I'm so afraid to cast Chandra. She's gonna get Spell Pierced. Do I think there's a version of this could play Obosh? No. Obosh is a different list. I say that because Chandra and Koth, which are your win conditions, are at 4. I think I'm going to just try to close the game out with the elementals and hold everything in hand. I think they have just Counterspell or really just nothing. The Serum Visions. There's also quite a few cards on 2. The deck is totally different if you do an Obosh. There's Ragavan. This is what we were hoping for. Stomp it. Get it out of here. Goodbye, Ragavan. Now I can cast Chandra? Yeah, I could. I may do that here. Oh, never mind. Wait. Yes, I will. It's kind of cool. I could use the ability extra times and make 4 mana. I don't know what this gets me because I'm putting Chalice on 1. Unholy Heats. All right. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Attack for 2, pass turn. Ragavan's taken care of. Darcy's taken care of. My opponent's got Blood Mooned. Just cast a Fury, slam in for 2. What you're really asking is how can I play Obosh without playing Ragavan? I guess the question is why wouldn't you play Ragavan being one of the best 1-drops in Modern? You just substitute out for like Swift Spear or Soulscar Mage, but for what it's worth, you would probably just play Ragavan with Obosh if you can. So here comes a Murktide. I'm looking for a not a Skred. I don't know what I'm looking for. I guess what I'm doing here is attacking. They have to block the Fury. The Bone Crusher Giant kills the Murktide here. Do the double strike, and we've killed another Murktide. Which is pretty good. And then I'll play one of these Bone Crusher Giants, which is now presenting lethal to our opponent. We've killed 3 Murktides. Mishra's Bauble. We've killed 3 Murktides. Pretty good. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Wow. So Relics, Bridge, Dragonclaw, and maybe Boil interest me the most from my sideboard. Wonder how good Blood Moon is. Yeah, I know what you mean, Last God. I think I can take the Blood Moons out. I'm going to take the Blood Moons out. Replace them with a Bridge, 2 Relics, and 1 Dragon's Claw. And now I have to decide if the other Relic Dragonclaw are worth it. I think the 1 Dragon's Claw is probably worth it over a Chandra's Regulator. In fact, I don't see Chandra's Regulator happening too often. Even though it'd be nice to double down on a Chandra and kill a Murktide, that you're asking for a lot of things to go correct there. So I have 3 Relics Dragon's Claws here. Question is, do I want to be kind of cute with it and have a Boil in here as well? I'm not sure I do or don't. They'll probably have ways to get rid of Chalice. I think it'd be too cute to bring the Boil in. If anything, I think I want the other Relic. I'm going to cut 1 Bone Crusher for the Relic. If I get a Chalice on one, it's great. But if not, then Relics are really kind of nice to keep Murktide at bay. We can keep this. This unfortunately doesn't kill a monkey on turn 1, but I don't have too many ways that that happens. You can kill a monkey on turn 2, though. So there's a Steam Vents, no monkey. All right. We got a game. We got a game. My opponent skips their turn. I'm going to try a Dragon's Claw. If they have a Spell Pierce, they have a Spell Pierce. They don't appear to have a Spell Pierce. All right. We'll try Bridge. Counterspell. All right. Dashing Monkey? Nope. Expressive Iteration. Let's always trigger, always yield. Okay. Assuming they're going to try to find a land here. Got plenty of lands for us. Looking good. It's a Lightning Bolt. No extra land for my opponent. Let's go ahead and slap down a Chandra here. Should resolve. Unlikely to have Force of Negation. Up for damage past turn. We'll actually put Chalice on 0. My opponent does have Mishra's Bauble. Would have been nice to put that on 1. Looking good. I don't know if my opponent skipped or not a turn there. There's a Dragon Rage Channeler. I'm up to 23. Bauble countered. Surveil 1. This is looking pretty good for the home team here. Put a Snapcaster to the yard. Polluted Delta played. Fetching. Gets a Unholy Heat, dealing 6 to Chandra. Surveils Lightning Bolt to the yard. All right. We get a Relic here. I am going to pop this Relic immediately. See what else we draw. And let's just Abrade. If my opponent has a counter, I don't really want them to counter the Bone Crusher Giant here. Perfect. We won't pay for this. I'm actually going to go ahead and wait. I could Scred this, but 1 damage is like hardly anything right now. Now I probably can maybe Bone Crusher Giant this. So let's turn our triggers back on here. So I'm going to let this go. They put an island into their graveyard. We have a sorcery going. That's 4 cards. Delirium needs 4. Well, I guess I'm now trying to kill this because it got a little bit too big. Let the Surveil happen. Puts the card on top. Now we're going to Scred away here. And yes. Cool. Well, we're at 27. It's not bad. Oops. Let's go ahead and cast here. Yielding to our Dragon's Claw. No damage to anything and pass. Okay. We have a Fury in play. We have a Bone Crusher. Maybe my opponent Murktides. Nope. Lightning Bolts. There goes Fury. Now they Murktide. All right, so I have a Murktide I've got to kill, or I've got to find a bridge. Luckily, I've gained a lot of life. Probably have a little bit of time with this 7/7 Murktide. Guess I'll Scred it. And a little bit of stomping too. Never hurt to Scred and stomp a Murktide. Gain 3 because you're also playing the Bone Crusher Giant. 32 to 17. And we move on here What else you got, opponent? Attacking for 4 pass turn. Down to 13. Opponent uses 3 mana here. Cycles an Archmage Charm, drawing 2. Dragon Rage Channeler. It is a 3/3. I'll slam a Koth down. Koth. Aethergust. Koth of the Slammer. I kind of want to just put this back on top and be like, that's what I'm doing next turn. Here comes 4 damage. Enjoy. And yes, they could block here. My opponent chose not to because they want to attack, I guess. But now this is constantly going to be attacking. We're obviously going to play Koth. Try to hit him. Did you know that Koth actually stands for Koth of the Hammer? Don't think about it too hard. Acronyms on acronyms. Opponent goes 2 mana here to play an Abrade on Bone Crusher Giant, taking 2. My opponent's at 4. We have Koth coming up. We will slam Koth here, gain a little bit more life. See if this resolves. I like to think it will. Up on a mountain, swing for 4 with the Elemental. Looks like they have an Unholy Heat for maybe Koth. They do. I gain life, all the good stuff. The Dragon's Claw is doing like, we're just gaining a whole ton. They Surveil actually, oh no. Yes, they Surveilled an Abrade down, which is a bit interesting. In for 4 pass turn. All right. What is this, 11 turn clock currently? Looks like we're going to have another Murktide. Looking for my one more bolt. Oh, we have 2 bolts in the list. My opponent is playing Archmage Charm and Counterspell. They give me the turn back, makes me think they have maybe a Counterspell. Well, Thought Scour. Yeah, we got some time. We don't have all the time in the world. We get rid of a Ragavan. Scalding Tarn. Not sure they want to fetch with that. Hits for 3, down to 28. Telling you, they have a Counterspell. They do use Scalding Tarn here. Here comes Murktide. All right, so there's Murktide. We're going to go 3 here, Season Pyromancer. Counterspells. Okay, we'll play our last land here, and then we can get some tokens. Getting tokens will give me the ability to attack for 1, not 2. Oh, my opponent just punches in for a bunch here. I guess they have removal for the Season Pyromancer tokens or they're dead. They have an Archmage Charm, probably. Draw Exquisite Firecraft. Alright, so they do gain control of one of these. I will attack and pass turn. They do kill us in 2 turns now because of the Murktide, so I need a top deck here. Here we go. Expressive Iteration for my opponent. I do gain life for them casting that. Thank you. Ready me for 11 right here. I need Chandra, Bone Crusher. Probably a Seasoned Pyromancer has a good chance of finding it. Bolt. What else do I have? I think that's it. Yeah, the Murktide's closing out real quick. Skred could kill the Murktide, giving me a few more turns. I'd prefer to just kill my opponent. Bridge to stall. I hate reading this card. So it deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. So 4 and 2. So cast. I want 4 here and 2 here. Say okay. Gosh. How do I do this card? You can't distribute 6 and 11. Wait, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I can't figure out how to cast this stupid card. This is the one card I can't figure out how to cast properly online. Yeah, I see that it can deal twice. 6 plus RR and do 12 to both, right? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So that's 8. Cast. This would be 4. How does this work? I want to do... I hate how this card's worded. Shatterskull's Master deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures. X has to be the same, right? No, because X is... So I put this at 8 and this at 4. There we go. You have to like distribute the doubled up damage. Okay. It's so weird in the interface here, how this one works. It frustrates me. Like, I know what I want to do. I know my intention. Just let me do it. All right, we gain life here. My opponent's surveilling 1. We're blowing... I believe it still blows us up because it's 2 targets. I play a new Dragon Rage Channeler. I'm gaining life, you know, doing the things. Trying to find 2 damage to kill my opponent. We're lucky they didn't have a counter spell. We'll pass turn. That is not it. I can't tell you how often that card just bothers me, though. All right, we're going to 8 here. 16 cards for my opponent, 37 for us. Come on. All right. Play our land to make sure we can play around, like, other things. 5 in here, casting. We'll see if they have a counter for Fury. If not, we're killing and presenting lethal. Oh, a million things end it. All right, Darcy's dead. We're at 9. Opponent's at 2. Fury is in play. My opponent gets... Tap land. Unholy Heats. We're going to 10. And they live on. Chandra. Stomp. Oh, all right. This is a good card. Seasoned Pyromancer. Presents lethal, makes tokens, draws me 2. Chandra. Do I get it? Do you have a counter? Did we get there? Did we beat ya? Yep, I get cast and cast Fury, and they only have one card. What a game. What a game. What a game. 2-0. This list is... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Let's just keep playing. Mortal Killzone saying it. I would agree. It's doing some fun things. It's doing some fun things. You gotta love a list that can play Koth. No, I don't. Last God. Busted? No, I don't think it's busted. List has legs. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's an interesting list that Koth kind of fits in here nicely. Koth is nostalgia modern. The game rewarded you for diamonds. All right, we're going to keep this. 2-lander here, lots of Furies. Let's do it. Koth has to be so much worse than Karns? No. Frees up your sideboard and plays to a different line. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. I'll just say this. I haven't seen Boggles in I don't know how long. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Oh no, I need a bridge. I need a bridge ASAP. I know. Where's the Boggle player coming from? All right, we're going to play here because I can start emptying my hand and my opponent's not killing me too fast here. So we're going to start emptying the hand. Basic Plains. Core? Oh, no. My opponent is moving. First strike, lifelink, reach, vigilance. All the things. All right, we're going to stomp them. We're not really killing them. We just need to find bridge. We have 2 of them main boarded. I am going to start making some blockers, though. And hope they don't get trample. I'm going to get rid of the Chandra. Makes 2... Oh, I picked up Chandra again. Nice. All right. Fingers crossed my opponent does not find trample here. Chandra is a win condition, but I need to find a bridge first. No trample, please. The core is okay. I can deal with the core. The core is harder to deal with now, but I can still deal with the core. It's a 3/5. My gosh. All right, we're going to block with the Seasoned Pyromancer so that it's in the graveyard for future use. Still at 13. Totem Armor is the worst. So That's what I'm thinking. Fury, Bone Crusher, then Scred. Because the Hyena Umbra should fall off, right? And then I can Scred this away. And then the idea is I hopefully will have a block. If I top deck land here, I can Chandra uptick, put a Bone Crusher Giant into play as defense. Yeah, our hand is very empty now. We got that going for us. No! Oh my gosh, it's a 7-5. It's a 10-8. Alright. I'll block as much as I can and hope the top card's a bridge. Bridge. Chalice. If I play this, I block 3. Alright. Needed a bridge there. Okay, so I've got to beat Boggles. Boggles is going to be a problem. Yeah, Bridge and Sweltering. And get rid of probably just 2 Abrades. 2 Spyglasses, 1 more Braid, 1 Bolt. Spyglass for the Seal Primordial. We'll look for a hand with Blood Moon, Chalice, or Bridge. That's probably the best chance that we have at beating Boggles. It's probably the best. The best. Oh, Boggles. Oh, Boggles. Zale. I don't think Relic Cycling's worth it. Maybe it is. All right. We'll keep. I have a Chalice and a Blood Moon. It's kind of the things we wanted. Maybe I get to Scred something immediately. I somewhat doubt it. That has hexproof. That has hexproof. All right. Chalice in play. Sweet. Blood Moon to follow here. Oh, Windswept Teeth. It's pretty good for them. They'll get a basic Plains probably, and they do. Spirit Mantle, which makes Fury not as powerful, which is a shame. All right, we will Blood Moon here. We basically need to find Bridge at this point because it has protection from creatures. We were hoping that the Fury would be able to block it in a few turns. Spoon countered. In for 2. 9-turn clock here to find Bridge. Will we find it? Who knows? Who knows? Play an extra Blood Moon here, pass the turn. If they play a core, I'll probably throw the Scred at it. Even though the Scred gets countered because I want to empty the hand. All right, Grispoon onto the creature. It's a 3-3 now, or 3-2. 6 turns, including this one. So 5 more turns to find to find Bridge. Okay, we'll pass. Not looking great. I don't think I can race them, unfortunately. I'm gonna hold everything in hand for now. It's Lurrus to hand. Bridge? No bridge so far. We do get a Fury, which doesn't exactly mean I'm racing. Oh, emptying the hand super easy with the Furies, Last God. That's why I wasn't throwing anything out just yet. It's a 4-turn clock with the scouts. My other Fury might threaten them to stay back on defense here. This will be interesting. Oh. I'm going to play the Fury. We did hit bridge, and I am now attacking for 3 as well. 6 technically. And I'm a threatening 12 damage, and this is 6, putting them to 13. I would be scared. I would be scared. The bolt doesn't work because of the chalice on 1, but it's a good idea, Last God. Ah, they're back on defense now. All right. So how do we maneuver around this? Do I just attack, hit him for 12? They block one of these. Do I have to wait for a Bone Crusher Giant? How do we finish this? Do I just go on the defense now? I mean, if they get through the bridge and this is much bigger, attacking gets me 6 in. We can keep it on the edge of 3. I'm guessing my line here is probably bridge and look for one of my planeswalkers. It's 6 damage I don't have to do later. I'll probably have another shot at it right here. We'll see though. Yeah, I still have the shot here if I want to. So maybe I do it. Oh, they just concede. That made my life so much easier. That made my life so much easier. Yeah, it was gonna be a while. Okay. No change. No change. I guess I could put the bolt in over 1 Skred. It's too late. We won't worry about it. They're probably holding Nature's Claim. Maybe. Maybe that's their choice. Usually it's Seal Primordial or some other like enchantment. I can't keep this. It's 1 land. I'm gonna mulligan this. We can do better. This is infinitely better. Infinity better. I'm gonna even get rid of the Fury. Alright. Infinite betterness. Let's go, opponent. Look at that Razor Verge Thicket. Look at that Blood Moon. Alright. Okay. Let's see how big the Boggle gets here. Plan is to play Blood Moon first, hoping the Boggle's not too big. You believe. Thanks, KO. No, the Spirit Mantle's back. Alright. Attacks for 2. Put our Scrying Sheets down and slap them with the Regulator. Your move, opponent. All right. This needs to stay relatively small here. So I can play Blood Moon first, then Bridge. Temple Garden's great to see on that side. There's the seal. Can I get a Spyglass? Chandra, huh? All right, we'll lead with Blood Moon here. Blood Moon's the most likely to get them to do something here because they can't play anymore. And they do, quite immediately. Cool. This does give our bridge a little more power here, as long as they don't play another one of those. Daybreak, it's a 5/5. Gain some life. I do have to worry about Lurrus. All right, Bridge. I might use Chandra Regulator on Seasoned Pyromancer to dig for a, like, Spyglass. I guess the Relic would have been better for the Seal and the Lurrus kind of thing. Ooh. No, another Seal. Get that out of here. Happy birthday, Donnie. What's up, Evan? How's it going? Oh, this is the worst. Oh, don't attach anything else. Stop it. All right, Seasoned Pyromancer, get out of here. Oh, Chandra Regulator, not good either. Nope, not Obosh Burn. All right, I need a Blood Moon right immediately after this bridge. Let's go ahead and cycle away a Chandra Regulator. Land is okay. Probably play the land. Play new bridge and pass. I need a Blood Moon. Before the Seal Lurrus thing happens here. Lurrus to hand? Lurrus is in hand. I guess I can Fury away. Oh, they have another land. Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. That'll work. That'll work. Chalice on 2. Chalice on 2. Whoa. I didn't call for it, but it'll work. Chalice on 2. It's another Boggle. All right. That's fine. I'm gonna like play a Fury to defend against that Boggle. Plays Lurrus. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of Lurrus and we'll have a defending Fury. This is good because now the Seals won't come back. Oh, and we're gonna start upticking with Chandra Regulator? No, Windswept Heath. They can go get a basic. Spirit Mantle countered. I can't attack. I have to win through my Chandra. I like having the blocker, though. We're going to go Chandra next and go up, 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 or opponent's just going to concede. Oh, Spyglass. Name this card. You done, opponent. Ooh. Locking them out. Diamond's believing in us. We're going to our next match. Opponent's 3-1. They're going for their 4-1. We'll see if we can stop that. We'll keep this. It's just a Yorion over there. Who cares about that? We're gonna Blood Moon them. They'll never see it coming. Dang it, Windswept Heath. Good, they're fetching. Magic Online's getting sketchy again. Gilded Goose. Get out of here. wouldn't say this is working better than the Saga Rack deck. We went 4-1 with that one too. Arid Mesa, they get a mountain. I have a long time ago with the Goblin Engineers. Wrenn and 6. Wrenn and 6. Oh, Windswept Teeth. Picks up Arid Mesa. Fetch, fetch, fetch. They do. Get a... No. Basic Forest. We have an Ephemerate over there. Let's go ahead and kill... Deal 3 damage to the Seasoned Pyromancer. We're going to get him off white, it looks like. Which I'm okay with. Reprint Scred to hit Planeswalkers. You know, I totally checked too. I was like, creature? Ah, Wrenn and 6 is already at 5. This is going to be bad. Picks up a Windswept Teeth. That's a mountain. Nice mountain. Attacks for 1 with their elemental. What am I doing? Land Chandra? Nope. Apparently not. Blood Moon, pass turn. Koth could hit Wrenn and 6. Just saying. No, Chandra cannot. So Wrenn and 6 emblems here, unless I hit a bolt. I only have 1 bolt. Oh my gosh. But don't worry, everyone. I can blow up all the elementals. I've got 3 sort of bolts in hand. The opponent might get greedy. Yeah, typically they'll go up 1 more time to keep Wrenn and 6 alive. Oh, they just pinged me. They just pinged me. That's so rude. Let's kill 1. Magic Online, stick with me. Come on. Let's kill 2. Kill the other one. Yeah, Magic Online's lagging again. I'm gonna let the other one hit me and then scred it at end step. I'm not worried about Yorion showing up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and scred the last one here. Land. 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 That is not a land. It's not a land, it's not. We'll go ahead and play the Bone Crusher Giant, though. Yeah, it's been pretty bad the last week. My ISP's been a little bit iffy, too, but... There's a Fury. Hard casted. That's rude. They pick up the land. Oh my gosh, give me a land. It's the end of the road, everyone. I guess the Scred would have killed the Fury if I would have held on to it. Birds of Paradise is a little bit frightening. Bop does things. It's the worst. I've gotten all 4 Screds. Are you kidding me? I'll just pass the turn. I have to leave the bird there. I'm going to have to kill the Fury. Last god. Alright. Bam. Die, Fury. Thank goodness I have 3 snow-covered mountains in my board here. No, they're going to ephemerate. I didn't think about this. They ephemerate and saved it. I'm dying on the inside slowly. Much death. Not good. I think I'm sad in the inside. We're on turn 9. I've seen 3 lands. Much sad. All right. Spyglass for maybe a Planeswalker and ditch 2 Chalices because I'm probably going to want to Scred or Bolt. Relic is probably not worth it. Bridge might be worth bringing in. What if I cut all the Chalices? I don't like this. Sweltering could be good. Just get rid of the regulators. Keep a couple of Chalices. Have the Sweltering. Have the Abrade. Spyglass for the Planeswalkers. I don't want to go after the graveyard simply for Renin 6. Let's try to draw a few more lands than 3. Now my opponent knows we're on Blood Moon too. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to keep it. It won't happen twice in a row. The Madman? Nah, what's crazy is my opponent keeping Gilded Goose hands like this. Thinking that I'm not going to just Fury them. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This is what you call Bolt the Bird. But this is called Incinerate the Goose. The goose is gone. We're eating duck tonight. Alright, a little Misty Rainforest here. My opponent's only got green mana. I'm about to give them red. Wall of Omens. Yes. We did it. We did it. Alright, my opponent has green and red mana. Green and red mana. Where does that get you, opponent? Renin 6? That's what I thought. Okay. I can at least kill tokens. That goose was well done. Cooked to a crisp. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Sweltering here. If the board remains clear, then I'll get to Chandra right after this. If the board does not remain clear, Chandra may not do a lot. Alright, that is a clear board. Just a couple walls. Just a couple walls. Let's go, Chandra. Let's get some damage in. In for damage. Up we go. Past the turn. Nice Scred. Can't kill anything with that anyway. We only have 3 snowlands. Dang it. There's Renin 6 again. They can pick up a Misty Rainforest, or they can ping Chandra. If they ping Chandra, they could Fury. Alright, up we go. A Fury of our own? No. We'll play New Blood Moon pass turn. Chandra is at 5. Opponent gains some life, knowing that they will never have a Gilded Goose again. Pings Chandra to keep her within reach of this Fury. The rage is swelling up inside me. Give me my Fury. My Fury right here. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Fury. Fury. All right. I'm going to go ahead and scred their Fury right now. And I'm going to wait till their end step to kill their Renin 6. This gives them a land. Ooh, basic planes. Ephemerate, very scary now. But I don't want them to play another Renin 6 here. Not immediately, at least. Oh, that's scary. Prismatic Ending's a Blood Moon there. Let's go ahead and stomp away the Renin 6. Cool. We'll play a Bone Crusher Giant. And I'll play down my... we won't play down the land. No, we will, because I don't have Chandra Regulator. All right. We have a 4-3. My opponent's kind of got all their colors. They have another Prismatic Ending to get rid of the Blood Moon, then they will surely have all their colors, and that is what they do here. My opponent can also fetch 2 basics if they want to keep things good for them. They fetch a basic Plains and Breeding Pool. Use 3 mana, it looks like, to put Yorion to hand. No, it's Omnath. All right. Start with Seasoned Pyromancer. Chandra plus land would be okay. Bridge is interesting. They allow 4 to get through here. I'm going to go ahead and play the bridge. I don't think attacking again really with Bone Crusher Giant is going to do a lot. They've got technically 3 blockers. They just choose when. And every time they play a land here, they're going to gain 4, which offsets Bone Crusher Giant. We're going to have to find a Planeswalker to win this game with, I think. Opponent makes a lot of different color mana. Puts a Utopia Sprawl. Here comes the Cord. For a Kiki Jiki. No, for 3. Eternal Witness, picking up. It's not going to be Magus. Eternal Witness picking up Cord. Just to record again, if they'd like to. Maybe Yorion to hand. You know, we might be in trouble here. Fetches and shocks. Yorion to hand. Yorion played. Draw 2, Ewit, and Omnath redraw, so draw 3. They're clicking all kinds of things, I'm sure. They can reset their, lands too? Or maybe not their lands. Gets an Ephemerate here. Ephemerate Yorion would be pretty strong here too. Cords. Cords for 2. Another Wall of Omens. Ephemerate targeting Yorion. Yorion flickers here. flickers everything else away because we're an end step. So I do nothing this turn and I pass. Maybe I should be emptying my hand, maybe not. A few triggers. My opponent draws 3 cards, 4 cards, and Eternal Witnesses something, which looked like it was maybe like, what? A Prismatic Ending. So my opponent can get rid of Bridge here if they would like. Getting rid of Bridge would allow them to attack with Yorion if they want to. Eternal Witness gets back Ephemerate. I'm not sure we're at a point where I could win. They gain life from their land drops here too with the Omnath, and I'm just probably not winning. Prismatic Ending for 3, getting rid of Bridge. Cast a Fury Invoked to kill Bone Crusher Giant. We know they have an Ephemerate in hand. They Ephemerate here. Restoration Angels. Restoration Angels. The Fury to kill the other creature. And I think we're probably done. They attack rate. You did, Last God? Pretty crazy. I would need like another Bridge here. I think Bridge is the only thing that saves me. They're on Solitude instead of Fury. I mean, the Fury seems pretty good too. Fury seems pretty good too. All right, our first match loss here. We're 2-1 with Skred. It's not doing too bad though. Got 2 more matches for the night. The Magic client is lagging again. So much so that I can't even view the deck. I can't click this button. A little bit snappier now. So we're currently 2-1 in our league, just now losing to Yorion Pyle. We got 2 more to go to see what kind of record we can come up with. Maybe we can get the 4-1. We'll see. We will see. If I turn effects and sound off, MTGO's performance improves a lot. MTGO's performance is almost never an issue for us. It's usually something going on with the servers. All right, we'll play first. Got a Skred Lightning Bolt Chalice. We have Fury here as well. But yeah, it's usually never a problem. We're also dropping some frames, so our ISP is being dumb tonight. Okay. Opponent mulligans to 6. We're playing a Mountain Out, and let's begin some Magic here. Magic. Scalding Tarn. All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to be chalicing on 1 here. We can pitch Skredder Bolt to the Fury. Preventer? Internet service preventer? Uh-oh. Now my opponent's making me a little bit nervous. We have Scalding Tarn, Flooded Strand here. I've played Chalice, and now I'm playing Bone Crusher Giant. My opponent's done nothing. We're interested. Triome. Island. You have opinions on how the internet is handled? It's fair. It's fair. We can all have our opinions. Extra Flooded Strand for my opponent. No action, though. Let's go ahead and attack for 4. 4 in Seasoned Pyromancer. At least attempt it. Seasoned Pyromancer getting rid of Scred and Lightning Bolt would be great. Ooh. Are we about to see a Supreme Verdict? We have a lot of damage on the battlefield. I'm a little surprised not to see any counters there. Flooded Strand. Basic Plains. Jeskai mana. Valakut Awakening. Okay. How many cards? Draws 6 cards. They just did. They were like, Valakut Awakening. Draw. Just give me new ones. I'm expecting a Wrath effect here. Hopefully they won't have a Force right after this, and then I can Chandra. There's a Supreme Verdict. We're going to attempt Chandra. Any Force? That was quick. Up we go. Bloodmoon would have been nice. At the same time, it's not really doing anything. So we're against a control player. Haven't seen many of these tonight. You don't see many of them in general. Control is in a bit of a weird kind of spot right now. 5 mana Big Teferi. Tux Chandra. What Tuck? What Tuck? What Tuck are we talking about? Sorry. Teferi Bug. 4 mana. Jace. Mind Sculpting. They know it's Chandra on top. Do you just want to get hit with 2 Chandras here, opponent? They put the card on top. Hallowed Fountain does not shock in for good obvious reasons. Untaps some stuff. Kind of would like a land here so I can get Seasoned Pyromancer or Fury online. I'm just going to go up for damage. And I will attempt to cast a new Chandra and go up for damage again. I'm expecting this one to get countered. Cool. Okay. Brainstorms. Teferi doing Teferi things. We've got Chandra at 6. I'll be very interested to see if I get the Chandra to 7. Teferi, he's probably going to prevent that. I could try to cast Fury to get this Teferi. Opponent bolts, but that's not going to work. Chalice check. Three mana, reconsiders. Teferi, now they can bounce the Chalice if they want to. Okay. That is lethal. How do we want to do this? What is the sequencing? Attempt to cast Fury to kill this Teferi. Follow it with Koth. go up with Chandra first. Let's go up with Chandra first. Let's go ahead. Exiling Bolt here. This makes it look like I just want to keep Chandra around too, which I wouldn't be opposed. Snapcaster. Counterspell. Spell is countered. Cough. Uptick a land here and swing for lethal. And then they have to deal with both planeswalkers. Attacking Teferi doesn't do anything here. They don't have to block. So we attack for lethal. Now they have to use the Teferi to tuck. Granted, they have Jace and the other Teferi. It's a close one. I also have a Seasoned Pyromancer tucked away down in my graveyard. So if I draw one more land, we have those tokens as well. All right, they tuck Chandra. We do. We have all the threats. And we have ways to get around counter spells, which is very important. What's also important is they only have one red, so if they have like double bolt, they're not going to get there either. Teferi goes up here. They don't want a bolt hitting them. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to combat here. We'll attack for lethal. Solitudes. Okay. I can't scred this. I'm going to play the bridge down, forcing the Teferi to at least bounce this. The Solitude looks like it might save them here. We have what, Chandra coming next? Or is that one more down? So bridge back to hand. They're going to attack with Solitude. But if they attack with Solitude, then they need another way to get rid of another mountain here. They might have it. Scalding Tarn. Putting them to 2 is dangerous because I have Bone Crusher Giants. They attack Koth. Up to 6. Oh yeah, they gain life. I forgot this thing has lifelink. Oh no. I feel like they've got me here, and it kind of feels really bad, but I think they've got me. Do you have another Solitude? I think I'd cry. I don't even want to see the counterspell, opponent. I don't even want to see the counterspell. We're done with you. All right, Spyglass is here. Boils. This is the Boil matchup. Some relics might not be bad here instead of Screds. Trim 2 chalices here. I still want to keep the bridges. No, I don't. No, I don't. All damage. All damage. Man, we were so close, too. I thought surely with the Koth and the Chandra we'd be okay. Making Solitude our elemental mountains. That's not good. It's really bad. That was really bad. All right, opponent. Let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they're not interested. They know we're going to beat them. Maybe they'll just concede. A little worried that we don't have the most, shall we say, aggressive line. We kind of have to, we're kind of like red mid-range. That gives them time as well. Makes me a little nervous that they'll be able to kind of get to where we were before, where we won't have enough. I bet the red's for Ragavan. If I were to bet. Oh, keep. I saw this card and just was like, keep. Sounds great. It's not a good idea. All right, opponent. Cantor Gianni. Let's do it. Am I a gambling man? I don't know. All right, little relic action here and pass the turn. I guess lucky for us, we'll have the Bone Crusher in case they tried to dash in a Ragavan. Suppose it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Opponent fetches the Ragoon Triome. Prismatic Vista here. I would assume they'll get more islands at this point. They get a Plains. Sanctifier. It's a problem. It's a problem. All right, we're holding Bone Crusher Giant because if I attack and they decide to block, I can get rid of the Sanctifier. The Fury, we'll get around to that later. All right. This is where I just want to attack, right? Do I want to play a Chandra here? It's counter spell if they have a counter. I think I'm going to try a Chandra here. Okay, they have a counter spell. That's fine with me. A rather try to get through something there like that. Wonder if we can time this correctly. Timing the instant correctly is going to be difficult with Force of Negation. Opponent goes to combat and is considering attacking. I would say they don't attack and then they play like a Planeswalker or something like that. Prismatic Endings, the Relic. I could attempt Chandra again. I could attempt a Koth. We could also wait a turn. Probably. I'm going to wait and look to maybe do something with this Boil on their turn. They have missed a land drop. So, like, do we Boil here into the Force? I think we go for it. If they have Force, they're down extra cards here. Boom. There goes lands. They missed a land drop too. This is looking really good now. And they didn't Force there. Now I feel like I can probably Chandra or Koth here. Let's try Koth. Because Koth can win the game. They don't have counterspell magic right now. Just do this. This is such a funny attack for us to do. It's so funny. We'll see if it works. We're trying. It's such a quirky attack to not attack with the elemental here. Do they have a counter? Solitudes. Oh, all right. Choosing the Solitude there to get rid of my Seasoned Pyromancer. Do they want to come after Koth? They are. All right, we're in race mode. We're going to slam Chandra here. That's tempting. All right, Chandra. All right, we get it. Slamming Chandra here, uptick Bone Crusher, get that out, then attack. We're attacking for 6. Bone Crusher, Chandra, Koth, and then Regulator next. It's looking good. Okay. I'm sending it back and just really hoping that we don't run into Sanctifier again. Game 3 fight. All right. It's good enough for me to keep. Good enough. The Bone Crusher Giant interests me. The Seasoned Pyromancer is good against control. Opponent keeps 6. Relic was important enough that they had to get rid of it. Here we go. Here we go. Little Fledged Strand, Ragoon Triome. Wonder if I throw the Chalice on 1. I don't have too many things on 1. More relics. We don't have Blood Moon right now. Opponent gets that basic planes again. Plays a Sanctifier again. I'm gonna throw a Chalice on 1. My opponent plays enough weird things here that it could work out for us. All right, Teferi. They're gonna bounce something, I assume. Bounces Relic. Let's attempt a Blood Moon. Nice. Okay. Bone Crusher Giant to kill the Teferi, hopefully. They do have their lands, so they could theoretically have another Teferi. Or we can try to stop it with a Spyglass. Kind of like that. This lets me check the hand, too. Oh. Oh, Dovin Veto. Okay. We do have a Sanctifier that's just going to slowly kill me here. Could be a problem. All these items on 1 that I have. It's like Chalice on 1 was maybe a bad idea. Maybe a little bit of a bad idea. All right, Sanctifier is just punching in here. Just punching in. Can we race? I doubt it. Am I gonna just have to do another Seasoned Pyromancer and try to put as much on the battlefield as possible? Are we afraid of this card? I don't think I am. Decides to just go up. All right, let's begin with combat. Let's see if we can kill the Teferi. Solitude. Okay. This isn't the worst. We'll do Chandra, and we're going to downtick on Solitude here. Okay. If they want to kill Chandra, they got to do it now. Well, they can do it next turn, too. They could also bounce Blood Moon here to unlock a lot more blue mana, which may be worth it for them. They've been trying to probably get Teferi up to 4 before bouncing again because they want to keep Teferi. They know I have Bone Crusher Giant. All right. Unlocking some blue mana here. They don't fear Boil again. All right. Basic land, another island. Plains played. We have 6 mana, 3 being used. New Teferi. Bounce Elemental. Choosing not to. Swings at Chandra. Counterspell Magic is available. Okay. We die in 6 turns. Bounces Chalice. Okay. Bounces Chalice, huh? Blood Moon doesn't look as strong anymore. Let's try to kill Teferi. Let's start there. I know this gets rid of our stomp. That would be the preventing, but I'd have to get them to block. They allow that to go. Let's follow with Seasoned Pyromancer. Let's try to get more things on the battlefield. If they're not countering some of this stuff, I'm thinking I might be pretty okay going forward. It's a relic. All right, opponent didn't touch anything there. They either have Archmage Charm or just don't have a counter spell. Bolts me. Okay. Attack for 1. Get in there, little elemental. So I die in 4 turns here. Scalding Tarn, fetch. Another island. Core Firewalker. And a Jace. Welp. I'm very much dead. I don't see a way we can come out of this. Looks like we're going to be going into the final match 2 and 2. Protection from red is a little bit of a problem for Skred. Just a little bit of a problem. Cool. 2 pro red things, I go to 3. They attack me for 4. Ugh. That was no good. But we need a way to deal with protection from red in Skred. We'll have to talk about that in our review at the end. Alright. Final match here, playing Skred red. Let's see if we can get another 3-2 on the night. We are 2-2. My opponent is 0 and 0. Yeah, K return would work. There's a variety of things that would work. Oh, mod starter prediction. Well, you get to see the opening hand. You might even get to see what we're playing against. Bam. Let's see if I can win before the prediction's done. It's a bobble list. It's a bobble list. There's a lot of bobble lists out there. Uh-oh. Murktide. Here we go. Gotta battle that Murktide again. Ragavan? Darcy? Monkey. Yeah, I'll throw this right into the force. No force. Yield to the bobble. Play our land past turn. Got another Skred for my opponent. Alright. We beat this last time. We beat it last time, but it was a very close game. Could go either way. My opponent's fetching non-basics. I love it. 2 Darcys. All right. Love it. This looks good. Play a Blood Moon. I probably don't need another one. Let's go ahead and exile a Blood Moon. Let's go ahead and kill both of these. Ta-da! Prediction's not even over. And I already won once. Get your votes in! Kapow! Kapow! Bringing Bridge, Sweltering, Dragon's Claw. I don't remember what I exactly cut, but it was pretty close to those cards brought in. I might have brought in 1 or 2 relics, but I know I also kept a lot of removal in, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Hand looks decent enough. Let's keep. Decent enough. Can deal with monkey if we have to. Got some removal. See if my opponent fetches basics this time. And Blood Moon's pretty strong against this list. It's kind of silly. Basic Island. Surprising. All right. Play our Mountain Pass turn. Dashing Monkey. Just plays Ragavan. Okay. We have what? Spell Pierce open? I'm going to try to kill it here. Okay, it worked. I was going to say if it failed, I was going to put a Fury down. Ooh, Dashing Monkey. Dashing Monkey. Alright, can't deal with that one. We'll line up Seasoned Pyromancer next. Ooh, a Dragon's Claw. They might cast the Dragon's Claw. I am shocked they didn't cast the Dragon's Claw. We're going to leave Bone Crusher plus Bolt open. I am absolutely shocked they didn't slam Dragon's Claw. Mind blown. Why wouldn't you? I'm a mono red list. And now they're not going to put Monkey down. Okay. Oh, we'll just hang out with my opponent here. Doing nothing. Chilling. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Cycles Fiery Islet here. Alright. Sounds good. Okay. Thought Scours themselves. Has 5 card types in the graveyard. Okay. What else you got, Murktide? Darcy. We'll attempt an end-step Bolt. Ragavan as well. Now I'm not going to do this because I can just Fury. I kind of want to throw the Stomp at something, though, and get the Spell Pierce out of their hand. So we'll do that. Oh, there's no Spell Pierce. Oh, this is awkward. All right, whatever. I'll play a Blood Moon to make Murktide really awkward here, and we'll pass. This is our final match. I don't want to take damage. Hopefully that watermelon's good, though. All right, we go ahead and bolt Darcy off the face of the planet here. My opponent's not doing anything. I'm just going to slam a Chandra and see what happens. And we'll deal damage past turn. They have literally done nothing for the last few turns. I don't know if they have Unholy Heats. I just don't know. Yeah, it was an Unholy Heat. Okay, that's fine. Ah, the YouTube. The YouTube. Looks like a Murktide might be showing up here. Extra treasure token's going to be popped here for the Murktide. Make it an 8/8, and I can still kill it with the 2 Furies. That's the goal. Alright, what are we doing, opponent? There we go. Bolts me. Using the treasures now to make Murktide bigger, it looks like. It is an 8/8. Land? No land. I'm going to put a Chalice on 1 and throw everything away to kill Murktide here. I'm doing this because I think the Chalice on 1's super strong. And I can always get the Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. Or no, it's exiled. Never mind. I can always play Bone Crusher. He's over here. I'm like, I can play something. Chalice on 1, Double Fury, kill the Murktide, win the game. 2-0. We can beat blue-red Murktide a lot with this Scred list. That or we're just getting very lucky. Either way, it worked. We got there. 3-2. Doing it twice tonight. With your list. Red. Yep, we got a chest. Thank goodness. We need them. We need them. This is what the list looks like. We'll organize it so it's a little easier to read. What do we think? Well, other than getting a lot of pro-red creatures there at the end, listed very well. Scred kills a lot of the creatures in the meta. The lightning bolts are kind of nice as just extra damage and getting at a few smaller creatures. So you get kind of these nice 6 cards that kill things. Chandra's Regulator did a lot more than I expect it to. Looting away and then also doubling down on Chandra's abilities is pretty sweet. I'll reiterate, Fury's been pretty impressive. I can't see why you wouldn't have like 3 or 4 of these in your collection just to have them for predominantly red decks. The thing that this one's going to struggle with, as we saw, there's really no way to deal with the pro-red stuff other than hoping they block and you get them with the Bone Crusher Stomp. It's hard to fix that. Kozilek's Return would be a good way instead of a Sweltering Sun. You could probably get away with like cutting one other card here, like one relic. We did play against Dredge though, and Dredge kind of just killed us. I think that matchup is just close to unwinnable sometimes. And so it may not be worth so many relics, and you can like put in Walking Ballista or Kozilek's Return or something else to deal with those. Maybe a Ratchet Bomb for 2, something like that. It did well. I'm impressed. Typically I hear Scred Red and I'm like, all right, you're kind of trying to do something else, and I like to lock out people. This is like Scred Red Prison, and it felt very much like a prison list. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. And if you don't have Karn or don't like your artifact toolboxes, this could be a prison list for you. It very much could be.